Hey guys, so as you can tell by the fact that I'm on the floor, this isn't exactly a normal video. This was really requested, and it was my cutting up, like, I don't want to say DIY, maybe just like DIY cutting your own shorts, do it yourself shorts and muscle tees, and just like cropped shirts and whatnot. It's really just like t-shirts, and then I have like one pair of jeans that I'm going to cut into shorts. And I don't know, I'll think of some kind of creative-ish thing to call this. But as I said before, this was very requested because I did a thrifting haul, and then I showed you some stuff from like little 5 points and stuff that I got. And I got all that stuff from like other thrift stores, whatever, and I just like have all this stuff that I've been meaning to cut up. So yeah, and so this is everything that I'm cutting in this pile, and then these are my 3 like examples for shirts, because I'm going to be going off of shirts that I already have, which I actually would really recommend if you're going to be cutting something, because then you have something to like follow the exact lines of. It would just be better other than just kind of like free hand in it. But yeah, some of the stuff I also tried on or just kind of know where I want to cut it, but I'm just gonna explain like how I'm cutting it and how to do it, and yeah. Things you'll need: a pair of heavy-duty scissors, preferably fabric scissors, but if not, just a pair that you know are strong enough to cut through fabric, a Sharpie, a ruler, and an iron. Okay, so I already tried these on, and I marked where I wanted to cut them, and you might be able to see on this side, I'm not sure, but I marked with Sharpie on both sides where I wanted to cut them, and I tried to do it as evenly as possible. So yeah, I just have them laid out right here, and I'm just going to cut along the edge right here. So what I'm doing now is I'm just folding these up a little bit and seeing how they should be folded, really. And then I'm gonna iron these down. I like to iron these parts down, the cuffs at the bottom, so they don't look as weird. What I'm gonna do now is I have my iron right here, and yes, you should be using an ironing board, but I'm just gonna be doing it over the cuffs just really quickly so that they stay down. So you're just gonna iron your cuff down like wherever you want it folded so that it stays better, especially in the wash. And then going over the back. What I'm going to do is first I'm gonna pull strings up from here to make them look more distressed on the edges. And these are also going to come a little more undone when you put them in the washer. Okay, so after that, this is what I like to do to make them look like more distressed, like I said, like more ripped. Okay, and over the pocket, so that I have something under it, I'm going to make a little slit right here. And then another one underneath. And somehow I forgot to talk through this, but basically what I'm doing here is just like ripping and pulling apart the fabric a little bit so that the holes just kind of get bigger and they get like the strings in the middle so it doesn't kind of look like you did them yourself. I don't know. I like to do this though to make it look more distressed. Okay, so this is all I want to do to my shorts. I cut 2 little holes right here. I don't know how you can see them, but I like them because the pocket's right here. And then I also did one on the pocket over here, like more up. As I said before, when you wash them, these strings are going to come up a little bit more and get more like tangled. And so that's better. At least I like them that way. If not, you could roll them and sew them so that they're more like nice looking, but I like mine like more rough, I guess. More rough. So these are my finished pair of shorts, and they're just like regular Levi cutoffs, and I really like them. I like the way they came out. Okay, so some of you may or may not remember, but I went to little 5 points, and in my haul I showed this shirt that I got. Oh yeah, I also washed everything, so don't think I'm really gross and like just went thrifting and then didn't wash any of this. Yeah, I washed all of this once, but this is already kind of like faded and distressed. But after I do, I want it to kind of just like fade out more and look more like bleached. And like I said, I wanted to follow like what Kate Barker said she did to hers. And I think mine's even more faded than hers actually, but I want it even like more faded, I guess. Faded. When they get faded. Okay, but I also have an example to kind of follow for this one, which makes it a lot easier. So like I said, I recommend you doing that, but I have this Obey shirt, and it's a muscle tee, and it cuts down really low. That's what I like about it. So I think that's what I want to do for this one as well. And so I'm gonna like stretch it out as far as I can and as like matched up as I can to the material of the army shirt, and like match it up to this so that they look even and symmetrical and whatnot. And I can just kind of like mark along these lines and cut it the same, because that's how I want it to look, like this one. Okay, so this one was super easy because I got to follow along the lines of the one on top of it. But as you can see, it like scoops down pretty low. Having that shirt to follow was like a lot easier. So I do recommend doing that, and I love this because it has a pocket on it, and so there's a cute little pocket on the outside. I'm probably going to be doing a little lookbook-ish thing with all these clothes at the end of this video. Okay, next I have this white shirt, and it's just really tight and tight-fitting, kind of like the ones from American Apparel and stuff like that, and that's kind of what I'm trying to recreate. It's just like a plain white tight crop top. I have my ruler here to kind of like see how much I'm cutting off, because if you have like a bigger chest, I guess, like me, it's obviously gonna like come up a little bit more, so you don't want to cut it right under the pocket, because then like your boobs are just gonna hang out. Okay, and I'm gonna do this 7 inches up, so I'm just gonna mark it right here. And yeah, that's all I'm doing for this one, because I mean I'm just cutting it in half basically. And so yeah, the ruler was, I don't know, I guess you could just kind of like guesstimate with the ruler. You don't really need it, it's not like an essential, but yeah. And so now I have this tight-fitting, cute little white crop top. And the next thing I'm cutting is what I like to call a turtleneck crop top. And this one that I have on top here as my little example is from No Style. And the black one that I got is obviously, as you can see from the sides not matching up, it's a little bit wider, but I kind of want it to be a little bit wider because this one is really tight fitting, and like sometimes I don't want it to show off my chest as much as it should. And so I'm just gonna cut it to the length so that it's the same like shortness, and so it's cropped too. And then I'm gonna cut probably a little bit off of the shoulders more too.
Still when I walk alone, bitter is the thought of all that time.
Okay, now this is more like muscle tee like now. I can wear like a bandeau under it, which is going to be cute, and it's going to be like more loose fitting, and yeah, I like how it comes up higher up here too. And this is super cute. So this next shirt that I'm cutting is my Shark Face Gang shirt, and if you're a Macklemore fan, then you understand this one. But yeah, this is a Macklemore shirt, and I love it so much. And my friend John actually gave it to me, and he was like, yeah, if you want to like cut that one up, you know, wear it, tie-dye it. It doesn't fit me anymore, so go for it. And I was like, heck yeah, I do. So for this one, I'm going to be using my Obey shirt again and cutting it into a muscle tee.
That gets no sleep. Carry our lives around in our memories.
Okay, so I'm actually in love with this one, like even more than the army one, but this is gonna be so cute. I'm really excited to wear this. Okay, next I have this shirt that has puppies on it, and I think this is so cute because like you guys know I'm obsessed with dogs. So I'm actually making this into a cropped muscle tee, which means I have to try it on and see where I want to cut it off. And I wanted to cut it off, I measured it like 3 inches under this bathtub, I guess, that they're in. So that's where the ruler comes in handy, is you can mark it so I can cut it correctly. And then for the muscle tee part, I'm just going to kind of cut it like I did the other ones.
So I'm waiting here for you. So take my...
Woohoo! Okay, these look like giant like sharks took a bite out of my sides, but they're gonna look cute on. Yeah, I'm also excited for this one. I like a different design here. Okay, this shirt is honestly so big that I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see everything too well, but basically I want this to be just like a crop top, and it's just really, really big, and I want to cut the sleeves a little bit more. So I just made lines on the sleeves where I want to cut them off and made them symmetrical, and then I also cut it so I could wear it like a crop top. And so I put this on and like put on the lines myself, like drew the lines on. So I'm just going to cut along those lines. I explained this joke in my haul. I'm just gonna link the thrift haul in the down bar because that's where basically I got all of these things and I like showed them and talked about them. So if you're interested in that, I'll put it in the down bar. Sorry you like can't see my face, by the way. It's just like my talking like hands and arm. But yeah, so I just cut the like material off the sleeves a little bit so it was like smaller, and then just cut it so it would fit a little bit nicer and shorter. Okay, so then for this shirt, I'm kind of just doing the same thing except not cutting the sleeves, and I'm just going to cut it into a crop top a little bit. Also because there's a stain down here, so I want to cut above that. So yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. So this is everything that I have now cut up, and I don't know, I'm like loving it because I just did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shirts and then a pair of shorts. And so that's like a lot. That's enough to add to your wardrobe for like a small price. And this is so easy to do on your own, and it's so much more affordable, and you can make things look how you want them. And so after this, I'm gonna put some of the footage of me wearing some of these things. I might not include a lot of the t-shirts because they're just like regular ones that I'm gonna wear on the daily, and not like, you know, they're not really like ones you can dress up like a muscle shirt from Brandy Melville or something. But as for these ones, I'll show a little bit of these, whatever, and outfits with these. And so I'm going to put that footage after this, and I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this little bit, even though it's only my talking hands and whatnot. But I hope it helped you guys out a little bit to see how to cut some things and how to make some things on your own. Maybe it gave you a few ideas. Maybe you want to go thrifting, who knows, and you can find some really great deals. And so once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Like the dawn, you wove the world inside of. You were the brightest shade.